podcast. You know how we bring it. It's the same way every single time. My bad. We in a new spot. We chilling, man. We laid up. I got a little wireless mic. I'm having a good time, man. You feel what I'm saying? It's been a while since we've been here. Well, he just recorded a video, but we ain't gonna talk about it. I'm back. I'm in, right? My boy, my co-host here, Mr. True Royal. He over here today.
Absolutely.
And I know y'all see we got a lot more bodies sitting on the couch today, man. We ain't never had this many people on one show.
That's a lot.
At one time.
Only one other time.
Only one other time, season 2.
Something like that.
Long time ago, but this many women on the show.
There were women too?
No, with us at the same time.
Yeah.
No, I don't know
Yes.
when that. I don't know when that was. We ain't gonna go down there through there on that.
All right.
But before we get into anything, what we like to do?
We got to give all praise and honor to God because He's the reason that we are here today. Can I get an amen?
Amen. Before we get into anything, we got some new faces here. I want these ladies to introduce themselves to the people, ma'am. To my right, who are you?
My name's Chloe. I have a platform, and I came to see what was up with this platform.
We appreciate
Hi,
you.
Chloe.
Hey, Chloe.
All right, Khloe Kardashian. No. just
All
playing.
right. And then
Her
she.
face.
And then who are you, ma'am?
My name's Maddie. I learned about the podcast through my friend who was on here, and so I talked to his lovely wife, and now I'm here.
Hi, Maddie.
All right, Maddie from Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. How you doing?
All right. So we get into some juicy today. We want to get deep. We want to take it down through there. What are you willing to sacrifice for your partner? Who want to start it off?
I know what I'm willing to not sacrifice.
Uh-oh.
My freedom, my happiness,
Ooh.
a job. Well, maybe a job.
I was like, wait, hold
if-
on.
Well, hold on.
The
Well,
job?
so you mean to tell me you're never going to have to sacrifice any happiness in a relationship to any degree?
I mean, yeah, somewhat, because like you're with an unperfect person, so there's gonna be unperfect times. But if he like wants me to stay there while he's like dogging me out, like that is not a sacrifice I'm willing to
Absolutely.
That's
No,
a
it
little
ain't
bit
worth
different.
that. It ain't worth that. But
That's a
I
little
mean,
bit
I think
different.
At some point, you will have to sacrifice some happiness.
Somewhat, but
Do we agree? Sometimes you might not be happy with the things that you have to do.
Yeah.
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 That's in any situation, though.
Talk about it. Because I can see it. Let me see what you have to say.
I don't know. It's my way or the highway, respectfully.
Really, though?
We agree.
Look.
So let me
Like,
ask you this.
seriously?
If it's your way or the highway, do you want to run the relationship?
No, but
So
I
how
still
can
wanna
you
get my
say
way.
you want? How can you say it's your way or the highway, but you don't want to run the relationship?
No,
Because
go ahead, say what you was gonna say.
Because a man should still be dominant in the relationship. I feel like running the relationship is who's more dominant in it. But
So do you want your man
like,
to be more dominant?
Yes, of course.
Be a
But
man.
if
Okay.
if saying I
How
want
can
my
you
way
do
or the
that
highway,
if
that
you,
doesn't
want to
mean-
run it?
Don't let me overpower you.
Yes.
So
And
you're
don't
saying
make
that a
me
man?
have to turn my gangster down just because you ain't gangster enough
That's
to overpower
that
my
sounds
gangster.
like a headache. See, here's the thing. Just because here's the thing.
Baby,
Just because a man,
in my
listen,
head.
I will tell you this. Just because a man is gangster enough doesn't mean he has to. He could just go with somebody else that doesn't want to put him through all that.
And so can I.
Woo!
I mean, I get it.
Woo! What, are you willing to sacrifice?
Nothing. Well, honestly, it really depends. Like she said, I feel like it's my way or the highway, but I have an exception. Like, there's an exception for certain things.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Let's hear it.
What's the exception? Talk about it. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, it really, like, it's hard to get deep into. Like, there's so many different things.
I know, like, bad habits. I could sacrifice, like, bad habits.
Of course, yeah. Like,
People that
any relationship.
are good company, I could sacrifice
Yeah.
that.
Explain that. People that are good company. Talk about it.
Like, people who get me into things that I shouldn't, like, be getting into, you know?
So
Yeah.
bad influences.
Yeah, bad influences, or just people who, you know, like, if you got bad habits, like, say if you, like, drink, go out and party a lot, and you want to stop doing that and spend more time with your person, but you know your friends always trying to get you to go out.
It ain't no
Sound
good
like you
friend.
need to do friend group.
Yeah, you
Right?
need a friend group. Yeah.
Because when you with a partner, do you believe sacrificing that lifestyle is worth it?
Yes. I mean, me and my man go turn up together, but yeah.
100%. 100%.
But yeah,
I respect.
like if you're in a situation where your partner doesn't want you to do that kind of thing, that's obviously something that's easily sacrificed.
Okay.
But it has to be equal though. Like if you not doing it, they can't be out there doing it too. Because some men do be doing that shit where they be like, "Oh, I want my girl doing this," but they'll be outside.
Yeah, you're right.
everywhere.
You're right. Yeah, I can agree to that. We need to do better at that. I ain't gonna lie to you. But you know, y'all are held to a different standard. I'm not saying.
As a woman,
But why is that
As
we
a woman,
held
y'all
to
are
a higher
held
standard
to a
than y'all?
different standard.
but like, what is that standard?
Well,
Y'all should-
to be fair, men are held to a higher standard in other places as well.
Yes, yeah.
So just like
So
women
there's
have
certain
areas where
things-
they're held in a higher regard, men are held in a
you're
higher
saying you
regard in
wouldn't
other
wa-
places.
I mean,
There's a
obviously
give and
you
take
wouldn't
to
want
it.
your girl going out just like to the club by herself.
Obviously.
acting
But I'm not
single.
gonna do it either.
But what if like she's going out just like a girl's day and
That's fine.
they go out
That's cool.
to like drink and stuff at the bar, whatever.
That's fine.
Drink.
They can't be no every
Hold
Friday.
on,
all the
alcohol is
time. That's all
involved,
you
and
do.
her man is not
But
around.
look,
She
I'm
cheat.
not-
I'm
Look,
not saying
let
it's
me tell you
okay.
something.
Alcohol
Maybe it's once
involved
every
and a man
blue
not
moon,
Let me tell
around.
you
once
She
in
something.
a
cheat.
I'm
while
not no
type thing.
tyrant and I'm not controlling. I'm gonna tell you how I feel about a situation. I'm gonna let you make your decision.
Okay.
It's that simple. I'm not gonna tell my girl you can't go out with nobody. What I look like? I'm not. What I look like? You wanna go out? Can I at least know who you're going out with? I'm gonna leave it at that.
At the end of the
Where
day,
you
if she
going,
want to cheat,
keep
she
your
gonna cheat.
location
If she
on.
not gonna
You know what I'm
cheat,
saying? That's it.
I
I
feel like
respect because
people
you gotta
who
trust.
cheat
You gotta
just
trust.
put themselves in the predicament to do that. Like they already wanted to cheat. It's already in their mindset to cheat. Cause
Yeah, definitely.
I don't.
Stephon
I've never
Diggs.
cheated on
I
anybody
agree.
in my
Most
life.
people who cheat is with
It's
their
so simple to not put
coworkers,
yourself
so
in
that's
that
not necessarily
situation.
like putting yourself in a predicament to cheat. You just got to go to work every day, and I'm not saying that like I agree with
She
cheaters.
with a coworker, guys.
No, I have a boyfriend. We've been together.
that like for real? Who says that? That's
Yeah, according to statistics, most people cheat with
Whenever
their
whenever you have to be around somebody for an extended amount of hours a day, you're obviously going to build like a sort of likeness to them, regardless of if you think they're attractive or not.
A wise man once said, if
not
your woman work,
Putting
that's
myself
not your
around
woman.
nobody.
What?
That obviously is attractive. And I got a whole man at my house.
What did you
No.
just say?
Some people would say that
And
if your
we
woman
work together,
works,
I'm
that's
gonna
not your
I'm
woman.
gonna separate myself. It's other
But if your
areas
man
in the
doesn't
job.
let you work, that's
Well,
not your man. Cause what? That doesn't make sense.
there be
Hold on,
no
say that
excuses
again.
When it comes to that cheating
If your
shit.
man
Okay.
doesn't let you work, is that like there's something wrong with
Well,
him?
there's a difference between
Well,
not
maybe
wanting
he
to
just
work
makes
versus
it
not
up
letting
to
work.
the point where he
Now,
just wants you to be.
He just
a
said
woman.
if a repeat what you said.
well, okay, so some guys would say, okay, I'm gonna clarify this. Some guys will say that if your woman works, that's not your woman.
What?
No,
Yes.
mean?
that
The
doesn't
reason
make
why they're
sense.
saying is
That doesn't
because,
make sense.
We
okay,
live
think
in
about
an
it like
economy-
this.
an
When you
economy
go
where
to
we
work,
need two-income
when
households.
you go to
Like, what you
work,
talking about?
you have a boss you have to answer to, right? Can a woman serve two masters?
Oh,
What?
oh
What?
my! Listen,
Oh,
We didn't talk about this.
I entirely agree with this.
We didn't
But
talk
let's be
about
honest. But let's be honest. Can you serve two masters?
No, because I've
My
heard
man
this.
ain't
I've
my
heard this
master.
before.
Two
But
masters. My
Wait,
man
wait,
is
wait.
not
Go
my
ahead.
master.
Okay, let me ask you
I
this.
personally
Let-
don't like that because nah.
Cause
nah,
let
we
me
ain't doing
ask
that
you
master
this.
shit.
Master.
Are you gonna do whatever
I
your
slave
boss
to
says
my
for a
man?
paycheck?
No.
No.
What?
Are you gonna do whatever your boss say for a paycheck?
No.
I mean,
Look,
I
either
don't
you
mind
work
being
for your
like-
boss or you work for your man.
have
Work for
my
your
own
man.
Yeah.
No,
patience.
absolutely
You
not.
Okay,
guys
okay,
don't
okay.
break
I've
it
not-
down, and that's
I've heard
what
this.
makes
I've
it
heard
work.
this.
I'm not
no
saying
one.
it's 18
I
honest.
will.
We don't
What
do
I'm
that no
saying
more.
is you're either
Nobody
gonna
at
work
all.
for a boss.
Never.
Either way, you're gonna work. Is my
Okay.
point.
You don't work for your man.
You don't think you work for your
One-
man?
I would
Real
disagree.
Let me ask you this: do you
One
think
sec.
your
I don't
man
work
works for
for him.
you?
One sec.
Where's
Hold
the
on.
camera
Do you
so
think
I
your
can
man
see
works
that?
for you?
Hold on. 1 second. Can we all talk one at a time?
Yeah.
Everybody having their own conversations. We can say some comments, but hey, can we all ask the question to everybody? Let's be more civil.
Let me ask you this: do you think your man works for you?
Yes.
Yeah. low
So
key.
why can't you work for your man?
But he's
I
not
feel
my
like-
master. There's a difference.
I feel like you do work for your man in a sense. It's not the same kind of work that like you would
Exactly.
put in at a job, but it's like you put in work into your relationship.
Yeah.
You make those sacrifices. That's work in a sense, you know?
That's work.
So you do put in, like, for your man, you do put in work. And, like, what he said, would you serve two masters? I've heard that saying before. But, like, we live in an economy where, like, women can have their own credit cards now. Women can work their own
They
jobs.
can.
It's not the whenever time women couldn't fucking work.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like that saying is so outdated because, yes, back then, yes.
Yeah.
And now, today's standards, I feel like as a man, I would want my woman to pursue a career that she is, you know, confident in, that she wants to do. But if I have enough money to put my woman, you know, in the house to have babies and not have to work, like if I make that money, then yeah, you know, I do not want her to work.
Now
But
here's
if
the
she's
thing.
doing something
But
that
I'm not
she
gonna do it,
genuinely,
Oh,
I
but
got
see,
dreams.
but that's another thing. That's another piece I was just gonna bring up. I don't want to cut you off, man. If you still going, keep on going, because I got a question to add on to that. Because a lot of the times women have those careers and they put everything else aside.
yes.
So
true.
They're sacrificing. something.
sacrificing to what? Because we might have to sacrifice our time and go work and provide and, you know, do whatever we gotta do for the family. And that's fine. That's what we are here to do, essentially, right? So then, what are you willing to sacrifice? If you have a child, you want to have 2 or 3 kids back to back, there might be a point in time where you're not going to be working.
2, 3.
Okay, I don't know how many you want to have. Not being literal, but you know what I'm
2, 3.
saying? You say, so you're not doing,
What?
how many you going to have? You said 2,
One.
3? Oh, just one?
Maybe 2, but not 1, not 2, 3.
But for that sliver of time, are you willing to sacrifice and put the career to the side?
Listen, I have one child.
Them kids gonna be outside.
Dang.
What? Wait, hold on. Listen. I'm gonna tell you straight up.
Wait.
Hold on. You cannot have kids without sacrifice.
Yes.
There's
Yeah,
there's
obviously sacrifice
and here
something.
and here's the reality.
Are you willing to sacrifice your career?
My dream career?
If that's what you're in?
Hell no.
Listen,
So then let
am
me ask you this.
currently-
If you're not willing to sacrifice your career to, let's say,
I
have
won't
kids,
sacrifice my career for anybody.
Dang.
not even
My
your
dream
own
career,
children?
What I wanna do with my life, no.
Not
I
even
think
your
that-
own children?
I think that saying you have to sacrifice your
kids
children.
don't be outside with me. What does that mean? Like sacrifice? Like be a mom, stay at home?
In my
Maybe for a point
opinion,
in
you don't
time,
have to
you might not
sacrifice
be
your
able
career
to.
to be a mother.
That's fine, but I'm
You don't have to
back
sacrifice it
doing what I
completely,
was
but there
doing.
might be some time where you might have to sit back
That's
for a little
okay,
bit. Are you
though.
willing to take
yes,
that time off?
I have a 1-year-old and I am in a career that is my dream career. You know, I'm a piercer, like a body piercer.
Yeah.
And so, you know, that's not as time consuming as most careers, but I feel like you don't necessarily have to fully sacrifice. Like, I don't know. I feel like as a mother, yes, you do make the sacrifice of like the time with your children, but if you're a good mom, like you're not really missing out on much, like for your career, in my opinion. Like having a child and being in my career, I feel like I don't miss anything with her, as far as time away from her, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's
Where do
valid.
you pierce?
I'm a-
Shout yourself out.
Inkdemic, Camp Bowie, come
She in
see
the camp
us.
with it. Okay.
Camp Bowie Boulevard, I think is what it's called.
Oh,
Okay.
Now I can
I hate that
understand.
side of town, but
I
okay.
got
I
some
can
other
I
ladies
can
that
I
do
can
that,
actually understand a woman not wanting to give up her career, but some women saying that they don't want to give up their career, they don't have careers, they have jobs.
Yes.
Some of them just have jobs. Don't sit here and say, "Oh, I don't want to have kids to because it's gonna ruin my career." And you work at McDonald's. That's not a career. It's not a career.
Hey, but fam, she wanna be a manager.
Unless you're getting to the point where you're like a
What about if
manager,
she's
you're gonna
like
become a
what if-
franchise
what if
owner.
She's a midnight ballerina.
I know, but if you work at the register, that's not a career. The register is not a career. Now you can level up. You can level up to be.
She need to let that go quickly. What?
It's like you mean to
But
tell
I
me.
heard, like, a lot of stories from like people like who used to work in clubs, and they still work in clubs even though they like got their kids. And it'd be hard. It'd be struggling
Hey,
to balance.
so you
like,
gotta
they
pay the
don't have
bills somehow.
Because you know, like their family cut them off because they don't like what they do. But you know, they still do it
So is it worth changing your career at
because
that
they like
point?
the money, huh?
Is it worth changing your career at that point for your child?
If you can't find someone to watch your babies throughout the day or throughout the night while you throwing ass, yes, it's not worth it. And if you're still struggling, you can't, you know what I'm saying, find stability, then yes, it's not worth it.
I would want to say, as someone who just started my career, I would be willing to sacrifice it later on. Like right now, I do work full time, 11 to 8 p.m. And it's something that I love doing. But if I met a man that I truly loved and wanted to settle down with, I feel like the love I have for my partner would oversee the love that I had or have for my job or career. So I don't know though. I don't know about y'all.
And you in a career that you love. You went to school and stuff for it, no, or something like that.
Yeah, I went to fashion school.
Right.
I sell for a luxury brand. I was actually number 2 in the world in December. Hey.
That makes sense.
And I'm also got number 2 in January, so I'm working, trying to stay top 3.
That job is meant for you. You ain't gonna tell them where you work at and what brand, or you ain't gonna say all of that.
I mean,
Shout yourself out. You telling everybody else too.
I work for Louis Vuitton. Call the 866 number. Ask for me. Yep.
So this is a woman that's in her career. She went to school for it. She's working for a top luxury brand, and she's willing to some degree, sacrifice her career for her child, for her man, right?
I mean,
To some degree. I'm not telling you let it go. That's not what I'm saying.
yeah, I feel like right now, like, is the time, since I'm still in my early or mid 20s now, to like really establish myself, get everything I want done, travel. And then I feel as though like maybe in my 30s, that'll be more of a time for me. Because once you have a child and a family, everybody's attention goes to your child and less on you. So you need to use, like, in my opinion, use this time to get out all the selfishness, get out all, and I'm in a relationship too, and like, sometimes that's hard because we've been together almost 2 years now, and like, nobody really talks about how like the longer you're with someone, like the harder it is. But like, at the end of the day, I just feel as though like, when you're in your 20s, it's your time to be selfish, do you, so you can have the feelings and emotional maturity for when it's time to settle down.
I somewhat disagree.
Damn.
Here's why I say this.
You go next, right? We got you next. Don't forget where you at. Go ahead.
Oh, you want me to go?
You gonna remember. Go ahead. He talked.
See,
Go ahead.
I earlier brought up the topic of like how one of the sacrifices that I made for a relationship that I was in was having my daughter. I, at any point I could have went and had an abortion, got the pills, anything like that. I sacrificed my body, my time, my mental health, all of those things for that relationship. And now I'm 21 with a 1-year-old with a man who's not with me, So I feel like sometimes young girls will make really what's the word? Not like drastic sacrifices for men who aren't going to be around in the long run. And I just like, hold on, I lost my train of thought.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
So you're saying that like younger girls don't like they
Yeah.
make mistakes while they're younger or being naive that
Yes.
they have to live out through their
Yes.
Through their 20s
like,
and their
like
30s,
now,
yes.
I do go out and, I party on the weekends sometimes, but, mother first, baddie second.
For
And
sure.
your 20s are usually when you're partying and all that shit and you're learning how to be a person outside of, your immediate family, you know what I mean? And so having to navigate that world with a baby is, a whole nother thing, especially when the dad's not around. And, that was a sacrifice that I made for him. And then we all know how that turned out. But I feel like young girls specifically make very big sacrifices for their partners because we're naive and we're very emotional.
So do you feel as though there should be more women in your situation or similar situations to kind of teach young women to not be naive in those situations?
I think that everybody should wait to have children. If that's
You can lead the horse to water, but you can't force it to drink.
yeah. I mean, there's plenty of young girls who have babies and the grandmother raises the baby, or the great-grandparents raise the baby. And I feel like having a kid young did emotionally mature me a lot. Not having a kid and having a kid is two very, very different worlds. And I feel like I'm sorry, I keep losing my train of thought.
You got it.
It's okay.
You gotta take your time.
But
Take
yeah.
your time.
Yeah, no, but women make very rash decisions when they're young.
For
And
sure.
So how long should you wait? What's the perfect age if that's the
I
case?
would say your mid-20s because personally,
25, 26,
yes,
somewhere around
personally, I have always wanted a baby young just because of the fact that my mom had me when she was 21, and I
Same.
feel like we had such a great relationship. I feel like the older you are, the less likely your kid is to like come to you about their stuff, because I feel like they're less likely to think that you understand what they're talking about. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like me having her so young will have lead us to having a more close bond in the long run, especially if I only have one child. You know, I feel like that's going to lead to a very solid relationship between me and her. I love my daughter. She's amazing. And I would not
As you
change
should.
I would not
So-
change having a daughter young for anything, but there is days where I wish I didn't make that sacrifice for him. I'm 20 years old and my body I had a C-section, you know, that's a major surgery to have at 20 years old.
Yes.
for
It
sure.
ruins your body. I had really bad postpartum depression and postpartum rage.
Wow.
They don't tell you about the rage.
Yeah, I ain't heard the
raging
rage.
bitch.
That's something new.
I was a raging bitch. I was angry at everything. I was angry at life, just him, everything. And I feel like for a really
Not
long
funny.
time, that sacrifice that I made negatively affected my life. Not her, but the things that followed after having a child. I had preeclampsia. That's a medical condition that makes your organs shut down. You don't even know that it's happening. Like, that was one of the biggest sacrifices that I've made for somebody in my life. And then it turned out to be
He wasn't.
he is not around. He doesn't, you know.
Kill
And
him.
so I always tell, I tell
Jesus.
everybody, yeah, literally.
Kill
You're
her.
But you know, I tell everybody, I'm like, wait as long as possible to have kids. I tell everybody, wait as long as possible to have kids. I mean, like,
There's a balance to it. I agree.
Here you
I
come.
say wait
So,
until you're in like a
I
good
put it to you like
relationship.
this. So here's the thing. So you don't want to have kids too early, but you also don't want to have kids too late too. There is a balance.
Yeah.
Every decision that you make has a trade-off. You want to have kids later, that's cool, but understand every year you wait to have kids, that's one less year you get to be alive with them.
Yes, that was another one of the big things for me. I was like, because I had her so young, I get more years with her.
Yeah.
I'll be 60 and she'll be in her 40s.
I said,
Like,
I said my kid ain't gonna have nobody to play with. All my friends having kids.
I always make jokes that my kid can watch everybody else's kid and we can go to the club.
That's pretty
But
wild.
yeah, no.
That
like,
is, but it makes sense.
Hey, Clover can babysit everybody.
But no, but real talk, you have to ask yourself, which sacrifice are you willing to make? Because as far as having kids, when you choose to have them, you're going to make a sacrifice somewhere.
Yes.
Whether it be your career, whether it be your body when you're really young, whether it be all the time you could have used building yourself up, you're going to sacrifice something. The question is, what are you willing to sacrifice for the partner? And here's another thing. You have to be able to be willing to sacrifice this for the right part, for the
Yes.
right person. Because when you sacrifice it for the wrong person, it can turn a blessing to a curse real quick.
Yes.
Lexi, you seem like you got a lot to.
I'm
You seem
just
so.
listening.
You seem like you have a lot on your mind. Like you're not agreeing with nothing.
Even
What
when you
mean?
sacrifice,
I
you know.
agree.
You know,
She said, "Fuck them kids."
Listen,
that's what it looked like. Low-key.
listen, listen,
That's
listen.
just the way you look at it. I'm like, she ain't with it at all.
No, I didn't say that.
You
Listen.
never said the face is saying plenty words.
I'm listening. This is my face.
Huh.
let me explain something to you. Whether you think you're sacrificing or not, you're going to sacrifice. The question is, what are you going to decide is worth sacrificing?
Right.
What is it?
I feel like it's too vague.
Does it have to be something like physical or just?
It may be something physical. It may be your job. Maybe your finances.
I'm willing to sacrifice a job, finances, mental. I mean, whatever I need to. If it's the right person, if you feel like
Yes.
you really like, we finna stick this thing out to the end, then I'm willing to sacrifice.
Let me
Yeah,
ask you this.
I'm pretty willing to sacrifice anything for a partner, like down to the place that we're living. Like when I'm genuinely, and I'm real bad about like thinking every man that I'm talking to is like the love of my life.
Oh.
So I make a lot, like I'm still pretty naive in the sense of making sacrifices for men who don't mean shit. But
You know what's? Oh wait, but
No,
you know
go
what's
ahead,
crazy?
go ahead.
It's like I feel like sometimes I tend to like sound more level than like sometimes what I do in real life. Because if I really, really like him,
That's
I'm
what I'm
gonna
saying.
sacrifice
I'm
everything.
crazy.
Like,
I will do
like
anything for
him.
you. I'd kill
When-
somebody for you. I don't care.
when you
about
smitten.
Come on now.
When you get smitten.
Whoa, back up.
No, don't back up. Don't back up. No.
You were being funny, right?
I think it's called dickmatized.
She said she
Yeah.
would kill.
I don't know.
She said kill for that D.
Kill?
Mhm, kill for that D.
Would you hide? Would you
You
hide
gonna kill
somebody?
for it?
What?
You gonna kill
We
for
gonna
it?
hide somebody.
Oh, what are you willing to do?
Not somebody's
What are you willing to
multiple.
sacrifice?
Yeah,
what
what
are
do
you willing to give up?
Ooh, like they said, it really depends on the person how smitten I am over them. Cause I'm
Smitten.
Cause like when we first get to know each other, like I also get kind of crazy too, and like I really relate to that. Like
I am crazy.
yeah, and like
I
Y'all
don't
are all,
get crazy,
listen,
I just
listen.
am.
Y'all are all crazy. Okay,
I'm just
all of y'all.
like, I don't gotta be in a relationship to tell my crazy. Like, my
no,
crazy is there.
yeah, no,
So it's
that's
default.
real.
Default crazy.
Like I would kill someone too, like for my man,
hey,
for my
hold
man
on,
if I
wait,
needed
wait.
to, for my man.
Y'all throwing
if I
away-
needed to.
I don't know.
For my man,
Self-incriminating.
For my man, if I
catch
needed to.
bodies over here. I
Hey,
don't
y'all throwing
know.
around this kill word way
No,
too
no,
comfortably.
listen.
Whoa.
Hey, my hey,
No,
if
listen.
my, judge watches this, I
It's
didn't do
not
nothing.
just
I'm
for
innocent.
something like
Innocent.
small. It has to be like he's like this person's
Not for
threatening
something
my
small.
family,
We're
my
not just
kids.
killing
Like,
people.
I'm not just gonna kill because he doesn't like this
So-
girl or this man. Like no, it has to be a real reason. Like they're
Okay.
gonna
Listen.
either they're
Alright,
killing
that's
us or they're killing you.
Metaphorically,
Like,
metaphorically.
Listen.
Yeah,
Y'all ain't
like-
willing to quit a job
That's
for a man,
valid.
but y'all
No,
willing to
that's-
kill for
I
him?
see what she's
Wait,
saying.
no,
I see what she's saying.
Listen though, I look from personal experience because me and my man we got into a fight with somebody at a nightclub and we ended up jumping him outside the club.
What?
Yeah. So
Together?
yes.
You gotta do what you gotta do. You
Yeah,
gotta
he
do what
was
you gotta do.
fighting,
Say, fam.
and I just
You over there
started-
asleep? She for real?
Yeah.
Both of y'all together?
Cause yeah, but he whooped his ass in the club, and the dude got salty because we was talking to the other security guard. I guess he worked there. He was security. We was talking to the other security guard. He was a manager. He was telling us we was good. We was good to go. We went down this like little emergency exit. It was like some stairs and had like a little case around it, like some like, you know. And we go down. We out there. I'm calming him down. The same dusty nigga come outside, trying to hype him up, get him to fight him again. He come down the stairs. He got his ass beat again. This time he got jumped. And I ended up going to jail. So
Oh.
Yay.
That's wow.
So y'all
Don't go
just
to
fighting.
jail,
So you wouldn't
don't go to
catch
jail. That was like my maybe 7th time getting arrested. Yeah, don't go to jail. It's not worth it. It's really not. It's not. It's not for pretty
You on
people
Fort
either.
Worth mugshots?
They gonna be in there, huh?
You on
You
Fort
must
Worth
like it.
mugshots?
You probably find me on there, huh?
You must like it.
But
7
I ain't saying I
7
like
times.
it, but like
Seven
You
I
went
have
7
anger
times.
issues, and people keep
7.
fucking with me. Like, or people
So-
do shit, and I have to,
So
turn
have you
up.
gotten help for your issues? Have
They
you
tried to help me.
talked to somebody?
They
Hey, when
tried
she
to
say
help me
kill,
as a
I believe it.
child. But when you an adult, they
didn't
don't give a
work.
fuck. They don't give a fuck. They try to make you pay money for that shit.
So
I'm not
what
gonna
is it
pay
going to
them
take
help.
for you? Let's say you had to sacrifice getting your attitude together.
Ooh.
Right?
Her way or the highway,
Like,
remember?
let's talk
Her way or
about
the
something.
highway, that's
Her
what
way
she
or the
said.
Are
highway.
you willing to change that, right? Because that's a habit that can be
Am
broken.
I willing to change being a hothead or just change my attitude?
Yeah, hothead. I mean, whatever gets you there.
Both.
Whatever gets you to where you can't act
Both.
accordingly to
Listen.
not end up in the system.
Peace. You need to focus on peace, not
Hell will
war.
freeze over.
She focused on the war.
Yeah.
So
How
in
am I
other
supposed to
words,
stop being a hothead when it's dumbasses in the world? Like,
But you don't have to
I feel like
respond
But
to
you
them.
don't. Wait, but do you
So I'm
know?
supposed to let shit slide and niggas start skating?
It isn't healthy
Jesus.
to get mad over everything.
Yeah.
but you got to have some type of
Blood
control.
pressure.
You gotta
Yeah.
have
I
restraint,
have control
otherwise
for certain shit,
Listen.
but when you're,
you
like,
gonna let people
constantly just
control you if
poking.
you're not careful.
I'm gonna give you what you want.
So
And
what
you-
happened?
But where's like
We can all meet up and die and crash out like I don't
about
ever
it.
care.
Come on, I know you got
Talk
something.
about
Say
it.
it, say it,
I'm
say it,
like,
sister, say it.
But like, where's the self control? Like at that point, you're letting them run you. You're not running anything.
They ain't running me because
Bro.
I chose to act up.
But they're
That's like-
that's their point though.
But that's the point.
That's
you
the point.
you fell for it.
You fell for it.
And they
on your
finna fall for
face.
this ass whooping.
And then you locked up for 15 years for battery and assault.
Nah, that ain't
You
15.
gave someone your
Nah, that
life
ain't
because
15.
you were
If
mad.
you do it enough times, you don't think they're going to throw the key away? Like at some point?
If I'm out here just beating up people on the street, I obviously need to be picked up off the streets.
Jesus.
I just feel like it's
I ain't
not
walking around just
healthy.
causing
Yeah.
problems now.
You want to have
It's so
kids and a
unhealthy.
family one day, right? Then you got to get that under control,
Yeah.
right?
You have to.
You're gonna pass that to your
Okay.
kid.
Like you have, like at some
That's
point,
not
think
hard.
about it. Like
My
this-
kid gonna automatically have it because I have ADHD and that's just
No,
runs in the
no.
family.
No, that's
a
not an
part of it.
excuse.
I-
No,
That's
no,
not an
no,
excuse.
no,
Automatically
no.
gonna have
Ain't
that
nobody
anger.
too old for
hold on,
ass
wait.
whooping.
We enabling at that point. We are enabling.
That's not enabling.
We have to
Yes.
be better than that. You giving them an out. There's no out that can control yourself. That's the out.
That's
Control
what he's
yourself.
for.
He can't.
Oh, so he's your
Somebody's gotta have a
shield.
level
I don't know about that. Hold on. Wait.
Hold on. Back up. I got something to say. Okay, you're not gonna use a man as a shield to enable
I'm
your
not
bull behavior, boy.
I'm not using him as a shield. I didn't start him with that
You
security
just
guard.
said that's what
That
he's
security
for.
guard
You
was
just said
tripping
that's
and
what
he
he's
was
for.
drunk.
How old are you?
I'm 21. I'll be 22 in May.
I'm a little bit older, and I do want to say like that like when you're young, they tend to give you more chances, but as you get older, like they will throw you in jail for a long time. Like I went to jail because one time I was engaged when I was like 24, and I caught him sleeping with my friend at the time in the restroom raw. But I ended up beating him up.
That gotta be the most nastiest place to be. I'm
In the
good.
restroom, fam,
I'm good.
with
Raw.
toilet paper hanging off the shoe.
Raw.
That's
Nah, not
raw.
even at the smell. I'm good. I
Damn.
couldn't even fuck. Nah, I'm good.
But yeah, I went to jail because I beat them both up. But like I had to go through anger management and stuff like that. And it's so much more than
didn't
just
work.
I
like,
had to do all that too. I
It
had
didn't
to do
work.
the
It didn't work.
classes Every
It didn't
week.
take. It didn't take. You just.
No, I had like I don't know. It's like I don't know what it is. It's like
I think
The
it's
You don't
because
have
you're
self-control. That's what it's called.
Wait. Let me see.
I have self control.
No, you don't.
Is it
If
something-
other people can control
There's
you,
been moments where I could have beat the brakes off motherfuckers and I walked away.
okay, then
by
continue.
choice.
Okay.
Because-
so you got
I
it.
choose to lose control. That's what y'all want.
No, that's you don't.
what do you mean?
Choose to lose control. That don't even make sense.
Don't get you nowhere.
Lose control. That's
It don't
crazy.
get you nowhere.
What do you mean? I choose to lose control.
I choose. No.
No, you can't
Y'all don't
choose.
understand because y'all don't get it. Like
Oh, okay.
A loss of control means you don't have a choice. If your steering
I had
wheel
a
lock
choice
up
that
in your
moment.
car,
It was
you don't have a
swing or
choice
walk
which
away,
way it
and I chose
goes.
to swing. Oh, okay.
I just feel it like it maybe because you're still young and like when
Yeah,
you're
I'll probably
just-
grow out of it eventually, but not right now.
Do you want to grow
Well,
out
I
of it
feel
in or out of jail?
The better, the quicker the better. There's a Bible verse that says that even in your youth, you should still follow the Lord because like people will die thinking that they have another chance, and then like next thing they know that they're in
What
a
does
car
me fighting have
accident.
to do with the Lord?
People, hold on. People will die thinking they have another chance. Let's just marinate on that for a moment. How many people die thinking they have another chance?
A lot.
All of them.
I ain't scared
Do you
of
want that to
Wait,
be
wait.
you?
Let me. You ain't had nobody sit you down yet, have you?
that. Hell yeah.
And you still doing it. You just
It's
ain't
just
gonna.
me.
It's just
Like,
you?
Yeah. I don't
Okay,
know.
that's
I'm my
respect.
dad's child by heart. Like,
Childhood trauma?
I've been humbled, all that. Like I've been.
And you
yeah.
still just don't care. You just like, what? Well, that's
It's
me.
not. I don't care. Like people just be fucking with me. I'm not a problematic person. Oh God.
Is
I
there
just be fucking with
something?
people.
Is there something
I'm
you're
just
searching
nice,
for?
I'm cool.
Listen.
You ain't wrong.
I'm
You
gonna
cool
I'm gonna
people,
tell you
yeah.
something.
Yeah, like
I'm gonna tell you
everybody
something.
I get along with.
But she
except
asked
for
a
people that be
question.
like low key.
Is there something you're searching for within that? Because you said you let yourself lose control, but then sometimes you can't. Is there like something within it that validates something within you?
It's not that I can't stop myself or
But you want that. So what do you get out of it?
out of being violent.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know, a thrill, like a rush, like it's enjoyment.
Adrenaline
enjoyment.
junkie.
Yeah, I'm not
Adrenaline.
trying to sound like a serial killer.
Did
I
you
swear
have
to
a
God.
stable? Did you have a
I know
stable?
exactly what you're
Did
talking
you have a
This is just
stable
real, like-
childhood? Did you have
Huh?
a stable childhood? Was it stable?
I was in foster care, but not forever though. But that's
you still feeling.
that has nothing to do. Like this is I'm an adult now. This is my actions.
Wait, let me tell you. But let me be real now. Let's be real now. Like we don't understand how much childhood trauma affects us. In
I
our
know,
adult life.
but
you may think that has nothing to do with how you're acting, but that very much so could be the meaning deep down in you on why you're so angry because you feel like you should have never been in that situation. Because the things you went through in life is not something that you thought you would have to go through.
I know.
I'm just saying, like, let's be
that
real.
sadness turns into anger eventually. So.
Let me ask you
What
this.
does it turn into? Go ahead, bro. You ain't,
Okay, let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
How much chaos do you think you've had in your life?
Enough.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So it sounds like chaos is normal to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so if chaos is your norm, then it's gonna be normal for you to be chaotic. You have to understand that, and you
So
have
I'll
to
never have
acknowledge
peace.
that.
Clocked it.
Okay, then
But do you think you can have
to,
peace?
But you need.
I mean, I'm kind of like experiencing it now. So
So you on the road to a better place.
I've been on the road to a better place. Like I said, I had to whoop that nigga ass because he touched my man. Fuck, like,
Well,
and they chose to pick me up because they told me I was interfering with public duty. Nigga, fuck that pussy ass cop. And I hope he see this. Fuck him.
Yeah, fuck you.
Oh, pussy peon addict. Anyway, but you know, it's all good though, cause like
I
I
feel
learned
like
from my mistakes.
I feel like a mixtape was about to
and,
start.
It's alkaline.
and I'm trying to, stop, being so violent. I'm really not.
It's a sexy
People
ass
should
bottle
really
of
just,
water.
people should really just, yeah. I'm a cool person, so
Seriously.
people should just, be a good person, and I'll be a good person to you. Simple.
I just pray that you find that peace someday.
I did.
No.
I don't know about that one, Champ. I don't know about that one,
touched your
Champ.
man and you almost flipped. I don't know.
I did.
I mean,
You didn't find that peace.
I get it though. I can see, but I just hope you can continue to gain control.
Yeah,
That's it.
me
Someone
too.
hit my man,
That's it.
I would
For the
try.
people's sake. For the people's sake.
Oh,
Yeah, for the people's sake.
for the people.
Because I don't know what I'm capable of. So
Don't you think there's someone
She
out
coming
there
like
that
she a
is
threat,
just
fam.
as
I'm not
angry?
saying I'm a threat.
She coming like
I just don't know how far I would go if somebody really get me
Jesus.
there.
Jesus.
My mom
And I got
always-
like them in my grasp.
Let me ask you this: what do you have to prove?
I don't have nothing to prove.
No,
this
no, no,
isn't
no.
nothing about
No,
proving.
you are speaking like you have something to prove.
I'm not speaking like I got nothing to prove.
I just want to tell
This
you.
isn't about proving. This is
Can-
just me.
Okay, well, can you prove your peace?
Royal.
Prove that I have peace.
Yes.
I did.
Prove your peace.
I proved that I have peace.
She's just saying mess
I
with
think
me.
that-
and
No,
that is
I
what
get
that's
it.
gonna
I
be.
said
But
I've been
I
on a good
get it.
road. Like
But
I
at
said,
a
I had
certain
to get into
point-
the altercation out of instinct to protect what's mine.
No, I
That's
get
just
it.
that.
But at a
I
certain
think
point,
that-
you gotta graduate.
I think
But
that y'all
Lori,
keep trying to ask her what
I've been in a
she's.
fight since school, and I've been at school for like 3 years,
I
4
think
years,
that-
damn near.
I think y'all keep trying to ask her what she's trying to prove, but I don't think she's trying to prove anything. I think it comes down to standing up for yourself and defending what's yours.
I think
Right.
No, you
It
can
boils
do that,
down-
but you can also
Yes,
have
you can,
restraint
but-
and with,
yes.
while do it.
Yes, but some people's instinct is
while my nigga fighting,
like
and it's a
we
bunch of
talked about it
niggas
in the
who-
truck earlier. Some people have just a higher violence instinct than other people. I mean, women like I said earlier, women are more emotional than men. I mean, we're gonna if when she feels like her man is being attacked in any way, or she feels like she's being attacked, in my opinion, yes, I don't think she's fighting people every time she gets into altercation with people. I think that's how y'all are taking it. Like she just be fighting everybody 24/7. I don't
But
think
no,
that's
no,
what's
no.
happening.
Well,
I'ma
I'm
be
not
honest
saying
though.
that's
I'ma
what
be
it is,
honest though. Look,
but
look.
she makes it come off
But
that
listen
way.
though, like if we argue, like if I'm arguing with somebody and that I'm telling them to like dead it, and I keep trying to dead it and dead it and dead it, and they keep trying to argue, I am gonna ask you like, okay, do you want to fight? Because at that point, I feel like you're trying to get me to the point to ask you or to do you need that, you know, in a
like,
real way, like.
she's not just fighting
Because
people
I'm
off
not
of
gonna sit here and
like,
keep arguing, nigga. You not my nigga, and I don't love you, and I don't give a fuck. So do you want to fight? We can fight about it and leave it like that.
Why can't we walk away?
Cause why didn't they walk away?
Because
Sometimes you gotta be the
listen,
bigger person.
listen. Here,
I'm not
here's
the
the
bigger
thing.
person.
So
I'm only 5'5".
have you seen this
you
way?
don't have to. You don't have to win every battle, because trying to win every battle is how you lose wars.
It's
That's
not
how
about
you
winning
lose
for
wars.
me. It's not about winning for me. It's about just defending myself, like
Yes.
protecting myself. Cause I don't know if people be on that. Like people nowadays be weird. Like they'll do stuff out of just doing it, like just going up to people and hitting people, stabbing people. Like it was just a stabbing over there by my house the other day. It's just people just be doing crazy shit. I don't want to be one of them victims on the street where that somebody just ran up on. Hell nah.
I feel
I'm
like
not going for that.
nobody wants to be a victim of random violence, but I feel like what we're trying to say is that you're coming across emotionally unstable and like anything can set you off. And what I wanted to say is that my mom always told me that like there's always someone who's bigger and badder than you. There's always gonna be a girl who's pretty.
I don't give a fuck.
Put me
There's
down.
always gonna be a girl.
I ain't saying
who's-
I'm gonna win every fight though.
But at the end of the day, why put yourself in a predicament for like to even engage?
I think
with
what y'all are
someone?
trying to make it seem like is that I'm initiating into like fighting people. When that's not the point. I'm not trying to like. My whole goal is not to fight nobody. I'm not trying to be out here just fighting.
Yeah,
Fighting.
that's what I'm
Obviously,
saying
look at me.
But-
Hello.
but you-
But
but you-
I will if I have to. That's what
But
I'm
you
trying to say.
constantly well,
I'm not constantly in shit. I have to do.
Yeah,
That's just
y'all are
my
taking
life.
it
I
as
can't
she's
control how
always.
my life go.
Yeah, y'all are taking it as she's
I can't
always.
control
fucking
that
fighting
people feel threatened by me and they want to do stuff to me and they have to get me to that
what
point.
makes you feel like people feel threatened?
So y'all
by
feeling
you?
like I'm emotionally unstable?
No, I
well, no,
I feel like
didn't
you're
say
just
that.
young, and like when you're young and stuff, like you do, like you just got out of high school. People used to fight at 7 a.m. Like that's just like what you're used to, and
7
like
a.m.
right, well, there will be people fighting before first period on
Zero.
Hey,
Hey,
So, like,
a
that's
bitch.
just
And they used to
a
fight in the
girl-
bathrooms.
a
I ain't
girl
gonna lie.
jumped- A girl jumped my friend at her house with her cousins, and the next day I caught her off the bus. So yes, we do fight at 7 o'clock in the morning.
So I feel like once you're accustomed to like when you're just now getting out of high school, going
fight
into
after
your young adult years,
I'm not
you're
even
going
awake
from
yet.
having that mentality of like fighting is normal, fighting is okay. And it took me like going to jail to realize no, there's like real life consequences to fighting people.
I know there's real life consequences, but like with my mindset as it is right now, because you said I am young, and I was like I said, I'll probably grow out of it, but like I just don't give a fuck. Like I'm not saying I'm gonna be out here just putting myself in these situations and just in drama. I'm never in no drama. I don't never like a hoe don't hear a peep out of me like ever.
Like she said, her last fight
I'm
was
just
3
not
years
going
ago.
for no bullshit.
She
straight up.
said she ain't even
Like,
fought
I'm
nobody
not the
in 3
one.
years.
I'm not the one for the arguing with motherfuckers. I'm not the one for the sitting here and trying to talk shit out when it's stupid. I'm not the one. I'm gonna try to remove myself, yes. But if you keep following me and keep egging shit on, I'm going to hit you straight up. Because I give you warning signs. You get the warning signs, and once you see the warning signs, it's that. Like, yeah, click, click, boom, bow, pow.
I feel like
I
the
get
way
it.
you're explaining it now seems more reasonable than what you initially
Yeah.
said.
I'm not saying fighting is
Definitely.
normal. I'm not
Yeah.
saying you should go out and fight people because you don't know who you gonna run into. It could be that motherfucker that's
I
ready
knew-
that day. That
I
had
knew-
a bad day.
I knew that she meant it that way from the beginning.
Straight up. She looks like she kind of like knew me from back then. So she kind of been around me and seen how like I've been back then. She knows I was way worse back then. I've definitely changed from the way I was from back then. Cause
That's
I
all
get
a
into
piece of
some
the
worse
puzzle.
shit.
And we understand that, and I
No.
want you to know I get that. I just told you to keep staying on the path.
And that's
all
what I
I
said.
said,
I am.
right?
Yeah.
Like she said, maybe
Keep
when she
staying
gets
on the
older, she'll
path.
calm down.
But
a
all
little
that,
bit.
all
She
that
has
proving shit, ain't nobody got a point to prove nobody. The fuck?
All I'm gonna say
All
is
that
if
emotionally
you're-
unstable shit, ain't nobody, nah.
all I'm gonna say is that if you're not careful, you might end up losing a war.
And that's
And we
the,
don't want
that's
you to
the
lose a
path I
war.
chose to go down, and that's my choice. That's my life.
So, segue, right?
Okay.
I've noticed something that two individuals have did here since we've been talking.
Okay.
Are y'all willing to sacrifice the vaping for your partner?
I did.
I mean, we usually say nothing on the show, but we can't seem to stop. You know that.
I mean,
And they got two different ones.
I mean, he hits my shit too.
There
so-
you go. Oh, you going for her neck, boy.
Are we
My
willing to
partner-
stop those things?
I did sacrifice. I stopped vaping my entire pregnancy.
you see,
I sacrificed for my daughter, technically, but
that's a sacrifice.
I said.
I
What
did
about
sacrifice
after?
vaping, and I went back to it because that's my personal choice.
I said it would take me getting pregnant in order for me to stop doing shit like smoking.
Get her pregnant right now.
Eliminate. I'm just playing. I'm joking. Chill.
No, she's
nah,
not.
I'm being funny. Nah, she's not. It's all good. You don't want it right now. That's respect, though, right? You don't want it right now.
No,
You
we're
wait.
not in a rush. If it happens, it happens. I'm not gonna be mad. I mean, yeah, shit, that's life.
Fuck them
If you're
kids.
doing the action, you gotta know that that's
You
what
know,
you
that's
come
what
out of.
happens.
That's just
If y'all
simple.
knocking boots, that's what happens.
Tro-
That's it.
Trojans.
I mean, we not in no rush, no.
Magnums.
But like I said, I will stop if I got pregnant. Like obviously,
Birth
I'm
control.
not gonna risk none of that shit. Like none of that. Not even weed. I don't care. Some people still smoke weed in their first trimester. I'm not even finna do that.
Controversial take. I smoked weed my first trimester. I stopped after that, but the whole first I did because I
mean,
had
that's okay though.
I had horrible
No.
morning sickness, and the only way I could eat was a joint in the morning, and then I could eat food.
I'm gonna
and
feel
not
so
sleep all day.
guilty.
You don't think that's
Yeah.
a problem though? Like,
I think-
No, yeah,
like thinking about it, like you don't think there's some type of like something's wrong at that point? Like you can't eat without doing an action.
Well, no. So the reason that it helped me eat was because it would curb my nausea. I had horrible morning sickness. I would smoke. It would curb my nausea for
Okay.
a little bit, and then I could eat.
Okay.
The likelihood of me puking it back up was still high because as soon as I wasn't high anymore, I started feeling nauseous again. You know, but it curbed it long enough that I could put food in my body and get nutrients. Because any other time, this just the thought of food would make me puke. That like I couldn't eat chicken at all. Just the smell of chicken was like
No
So
matter
that's
if it was
horrible.
not
Cooked?
Even, not even fried.
no
That's
any of it.
medicinal use.
So smoking weed. So smoking weed in my first trimester was the right option for me. Otherwise, because I was losing weight my entire first trimester, I was not gaining weight, so it was not good. So smoking weed was something that I did do my first trimester. As soon as I stopped having morning sickness, wasn't smoking anymore. But like the vape, yeah, that was a sacrifice that I made immediately, same day, threw it away, and
Yeah, and I know someone who struggles with that, like letting that go.
a lot of people do vape during pregnancy. Like it's a lot more common
The
than you would
whole
think.
way through.
Yes. Yes. Way more common.
Lock
than you
them
would-
up.
It's so like our parents.
She like,
I
nah,
guarantee
ain't
you.
no way.
about that
I
one,
guarantee
Chief.
you, at least one of the people in this room's parents smoked cigarettes while they were pregnant.
That's sad.
Guarantee you.
Yeah.
Guarantee
More
you.
than likely.
So I know she's.
Guarantee
My mom
you.
don't smoke cigarettes, but I bet she smoked. Yeah, you're right. I respect.
Like,
yeah,
My mom
yeah.
actually
Somebody in
didn't
this
start
room,
smoking
my
till
mom
her
smoked
30s.
My mom smoked cigarettes while she was pregnant with me.
Well, not the whole way through. I ain't gonna put my mom out there like that.
But, like,
probably,
your lungs and everything-
she
your
probably
lungs
hit,
and
you know,
everything, though.
something,
Yeah,
but I ain't not the whole
like,
way through.
yeah,
That's
come on,
crazy.
Yeah.
You ain't got asthma.
Nah, I don't
though.
even know if she would have did something like that. That's maybe. We
I
don't
mean,
know.
like my
We
mom.
wasn't there, but,
My mom smoked weed her entire pregnancy with me. I have always felt like weed is controversial take. Weed is okay during pregnancy.
Same.
Just my opinion, but I've always felt that weed was okay. Not like blunts. Blunts have the nicotine in them.
Yeah.
Joints even are a little iffy because of the papers.
Glass.
But glass, and you keep it clean because weed does mold in the in the pipes and stuff. So you got to keep it clean. But I have always felt that, like all that resin
doing
shit, that's
that?
moldy.
That's mold
It's
and not
moldy.
resin?
Yeah, it's
I
all
thought that was
mold.
resin.
It's resin, but it molds.
we all looking like,
Wow.
But yeah,
you didn't keep it
weed
clean?
is fine during pregnancy. I don't care.
I
Smoke
just
your weed.
got it.
Hey,
Cause he got me like I just moved into my apartment.
So
in
you
Missouri.
doing the vapes, weed? What else you do?
That's it. Oh, I drink.
Well, okay, yeah. You
Liquor.
doing the hardcore?
No.
I'm a drinker.
I smoke.
you do anything
I
hardcore?
drink. Go ahead. You said
Let
what?
me-
No.
Okay.
Not
Let me
at all.
ask
Not a
you this.
bit. Not at all. I haven't even tried it. Won't try it. Don't need it. Don't want nothing to do with it. I'm good.
Amen.
I'm good. You said what?
I said amen.
There you go.
I'm
That's
good with a
it.
bottle of
Now I
tequila.
drink.
Love
I drink, but I'm not gonna say
tequila.
I'm not gonna get
It's 5
sloppy
o'clock
drunk and
somewhere.
all of
It's-
that. No,
That's
It's
crazy.
5 o'clock.
I just say level
It's 5
headed. I'm
o'clock
good.
We need a
somewhere.
no sugar.
Boy,
coat
what
night
about
out.
you? Do you do any drugs? Are you into any of that? Nothing?
No,
No
I never.
vaping?
Nope, I never like did any
Clean
hardcore.
body.
Yeah, I mean I drink, but it's not like occasionally.
Okay,
Yeah,
see.
I never did any hard drugs. I used to smoke in high school, but I don't anymore. So
Good job.
yeah, I
What
never
made you
wanted
stop?
it.
What made you stop?
I just grew up. I didn't want that. And like I felt like if I needed something to be cool and be calm and be like put together, that's not okay. You need to work on yourself if you need something like that. Like there's control issue. Like you need to be able to control yourself.
Yeah.
Are you talking about like hard drugs?
She's
or-
talking about
Just
weed.
in
She's talking
general,
about general.
everything, anything. If you're addicted
She
to
said,
anything,
"Oh."
I smoke weed.
If you addicted to anything, you codependent on it.
yeah.
I smoke
I mean,
weed.
But I'm not like
drink.
like if
I
that's
was
what you
already-
do.
'cause, I mean, they gave
you
me
know.
Adderall as like a fucking baby, basically. So I was pretty much fucked up.
You've had Adderall since you was
I
like
pretty
little.
much was fucked. Like as soon as I smoked it, so it was over with.
Wait, you smoked Adderall?
No, I'm saying like they gave me Adderall as a prescription drug as a kid because I have really bad ADHD, and you know what I'm saying it's supposed to calm you down, whatever. But I'm saying like that messed me up like some way in my head. So when I did smoke weed, it was like, nah, I can't put it down. You know, just like how it was with the Adderall, like I couldn't get off of it. Like they kept prescribing. I think I didn't get off of it till like I think it was like 11 when they stopped giving it to me. So yeah, I had it from like 4 to 11.
I mean, it's understandable though. Like,
It was that bad though. Like it was like I couldn't even complete like a day in school. That was how bad my ADHD was.
I'm a firm believer that they should not be prescribing children medication
they
for
shouldn't.
ADHD.
For sure.
Ritalin, what is it called? Fucking Adderall, any of that shit.
Because I was out of it.
That stuff is so bad for kids. Like, it's so bad for them. It literally alters your brain chemistry starting young. And I just think the fact that people will take their kid to the doctor and say, my kid has ADHD, and the doctor's like, yeah, let's put him on fucking Ritalin, is just crazy to me.
And then they gave us smartphones.
But the worst part about it is like your memory. Like I can't remember like half my life.
Yes.
I can't remember nothing.
And the craziest thing is Adderall is like legal meth. Like,
Pretty much.
I used to be addicted to meth, 4 years sober. Being addicted to meth and being on Adderall are genuinely like the exact same thing. I swear to God, I knew people who would do Adderall and they thought that they were better than me, like not an addict because I did meth. But the way that they act is the exact same. Molly too. Anyone who's doing Molly, they're doing meth. They're not even doing Molly. Molly does not exist anymore. Like not pure Molly. And yeah, I think that the fact they prescribe kids Adderall is fucking, it blows me. It genuinely, because meth ruined my life. So
I think what they really wanted to do was just sedate me to
Yes.
any possible way to calm me
Yes.
down. Because I was acting like an ass. Like I was. I don't know why I was doing it though. I was a kid. Like I don't know why I was doing it. But then again, I was just taken from my mom. I was in a whole different home. I didn't know what was going on. So like, that could have been what initially started.
and when you're a kid, they don't explain to you like what Adderall does to you.
Yeah, no.
They don't explain to you like
They
this.
like, take this.
Yeah, they're like, here, take this, and then all of a sudden everything is
And then
like
make sure you swallow
just like static. Yeah.
Yeah.
They like all of those mental health drugs. It's just mind numbers. Like I fully think that you can work through most mental illnesses, like things
For
other than
sure.
like schizophrenia and
It all like you just need the right support
Yeah.
system.
yeah. I believe that there's always a way to work through things like that without medication, especially at such a young age. If you can't deal with your kid being hyperactive, you shouldn't have been a parent to begin with. Kids are fucking active. I mean, like, my daughter's only 1 and she does not stay still. Like, but I would never say, oh, my kid is overly active, so I'm going to take her to the doctor so that they can tell us that she has ADHD and then put her on medicine to make her numb and just have her sit there and do nothing all day because it benefits me for her to be still.
But see, like my mom was a young mom, so I think she was just like young and naive, and she just wanted like to make sure all her kids got the proper help, and she thought that was just the right thing she was doing.
Young hoes put their kids on medication.
She was like my mom was a teen mom. Like she had her first at like 15 and her last at 21. So
I mean, like, my parents put me on all the my mom put me on the mental health medication starting at like 14, and I was taking, I don't remember what, I was on a mood stabilizer, which I have OCD, and if you have OCD, you're not supposed to be on a mood stabilizer. And so I was just all the time, I felt like a zombie. And like at 15 years old to be acting like that just for the satisfaction of somebody else, just because somebody else wants you to quote unquote act right. That's fucked up, you know what I mean? Like,
For sure.
I feel like we
they
should
want
be
you to act accordingly.
Yes, they want you to act how they want you to act, and I don't think we should be drugging our kids to get them to bend to our will, basically. That's how I look at it. I would
'Cause
never.
I feel like my mom was really big on looking good to other people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like if my kid comes to me and she's like, I'm depressed and I need help. We're gonna take you to a psychiatrist. I'm gonna let them put you on an antidepressant, but anything further than that, no. We'll go to a therapist and we will take that shit up with God because
Tell somebody.
because
Talk to me now.
Yeah.
I mean,
So does everybody here believe in therapy?
No.
Not at all. Not even a little
I've
bit.
done it. I didn't know.
Therapy takes like I'm in therapy, but it takes like you actually wanting to
Wanting
put
help.
in what they say because like it's really only an hour. I'm a vocal coach as well, so like I only get 30 minutes a week with my students, and I can tell the next week if they've been practicing or if I have to go over the same thing I went over the last week. And it does get really frustrating when it's like multiple weeks in a row and they come back and it's like, okay, you're still missing the same note you've been missing the last 4 times. So I think with therapy, it takes the want to change and the want to grow and listening to their professional opinion. Yeah.
I had a really big issue with that when I first started therapy. I was young, I was 15, you know, I was doing all kinds of drugs under the sun, and I thought, this is stupid. Once a week I have to come here and talk to this lady. She doesn't even know me. She doesn't know who I am. She doesn't know what I've gone through in my life. And she wants to tell me how I need to react to situations. And so if you don't genuinely want that help, like, you have to want it. Not somebody else telling you need to want this, not somebody forcing you into it. You have to genuinely want that help to take therapy in and genuinely get something out of it.
For sure.
Like,
You can
100%.
just, like, you can want change, but some people aren't willing to work for change.
Yes,
For
yes.
Mm.
That's a
Say
big
that
one,
again.
too.
Do you believe in therapy?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
100%.
grew up in therapy. I think I was 8 when I first started. My bad. I grew up in therapy, and I think I was like 8 or 7, and that was when my parents first like divorced. And like you said, I was like, oh, why do I have to come in here and like they don't even know how I'm feeling, and I'm over here
Yeah.
thinking like I know everything, and I don't, and I'm just a little girl, and like they know I'm a little girl. I didn't want change. I didn't think there was anything wrong with me. I thought everything was wrong with everything
With
else.
everyone else, yeah.
Yeah. But I'm going to therapy right now, and like I'm working through a bunch of stuff that happened when I was little, and like I didn't even
Childhood
notice.
trauma.
Yeah. It has a huge
trauma.
you don't realize like how much everything is like tied into your childhood until you go to therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I personally
So
haven't
you
gone
talk
back
to
to therapy
somebody
since I
outside
was
of your
15.
norm, outside of your circle.
Yeah.
A different perspective. I'm in therapy too. My girlfriend's in therapy. We love talking to talking to someone
Yeah.
outside of the people that
Someone
you
who's
deal
not
with every day.
biased.
Yeah.
Someone is unbiased that can look at you and be like, I can see why that happened to you and why you may feel this way, but I'm here to tell you that it's okay. This is how you should be. This is the resources you can use to help you. There's all types of things. You just got to be willing to accept it.
Yeah.
For real. Like, real talk. you
I'm
got to look like...
unfazed as fuck.
I'm
She said, "Fuck these
I'm
therapists."
listening though. Listen, I'm
my-
proud of y'all.
I'm not
my
even
baby
gonna
daddy
consider it.
my
Sweet
baby daddy
Jesus.
always said that therapist was like paying a shrink to like just talk to you about your problems. He always looked at it as like it's a waste of money because you're just paying somebody to listen to you talk, to listen to you bitch. And I was like, yes and no, because I mean, like, yeah, they're paid to listen to you, but they're also paid for their profession. Like, they went to school for years and years and years to learn that thing. They have
'Cause they want that
spent
paycheck.
Yeah, but they're trained to look for
See,
patterns.
Yes, they notice patterns in people. Like, they'll notice between this depressed person and this depressed person where there's things that correlate, and then they go like I don't know. I feel like the way that he always looked at it made me so mad because he's schizophrenic, and I'd be like, bro, you need medicine and you need to go see somebody, and he would be like, no, it's a waste of money, it's a waste of time, da da da. And like, there are like genuinely people out there who need that help, and he
Yeah.
was one of them who was just so defiant against it. And
I
it was
feel like there's definitely a lack of intelligence for people that don't believe in therapy. Because, like, you're acting like a child. You can't.
you're refusing to change.
You're refusing
Yeah.
change. You don't want change. You don't want to grow. You want to stay where you are because it's comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to step out.
I think that's a big thing. People like to
Yeah.
stay where they're at because of the
Exactly.
comfortability of not having to change.
It's familiar.
Change is scary.
familiar.
Change is scary.
People are comfortable where they are familiar.
Yeah.
And going back to the paycheck
So if you're comfortable
thing,
in chaos,
and going back to the paycheck thing, like most people in their profession, they choose things that they like. Most people go out to therapy or take a psychology degree because that's something that they're genuinely interested in at 18 years old when most people go to college. So I wouldn't necessarily look at them as like, oh, they just want a paycheck, oh, they just want this. Like 9 times out of 10, they are someone who actually has an
genuinely
interest.
has a care for it.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah.
So
I thought I wanted to do it. Let me tell you, I thought I wanted to. I was going to go to school for it. I really had a passion for talking to people and helping people because I always felt like they can come and talk to me until I was donating plasma, trying to help out people donating plasma. One of the nurses came up to me. She was like, I thought I wanted to be that too, but I don't think I could listen to someone else's problems all day and go home and deal with my own.
yes.
And that one line, that one statement,
Office.
I haven't thought about it ever again. I would love to be your unlicensed undegreed therapist, but I will not be in
Yeah.
office talking to people all day about their problems.
All right, so I have a question.
Talk to me.
What are our opinions on couples therapy? Like, do we think that that works in a situation where there's been years, say, of trauma in a marriage, cheating, abusiveness, all that shit? Do we think that couples therapy can work the same as regular therapy for a single person?
No.
We can. Oh, whoa, whoa.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay, wait. Everybody, let's be. Wait. Everybody get to go at a time. Not starting with you. Not starting with you. Hold on.
Don't say some
Because
shit.
I got you. So everybody keep what they saying. We want to be civilized about it. Let's all talk and say what we think and go around the room. Because I'm ready to speak too. But I'm like, man, I don't want everybody to start talking, right? Go ahead and go. You got it.
I don't think that it works. If there's two people and they're both mad at each other, they're just gonna keep on talking over each other. They're not gonna want to hear anything. They're gonna shut down and they're gonna go inwards. And therapy is not about going inwards, it's about being open. It's just they're just gonna talk over each other and it just doesn't work and it just makes things worse.
Yeah, no, I completely
my
agree.
opinion.
I think that
Yeah.
in therapy in general, like we said, you have to be open and willing to
Yeah.
change. And I think that you can't ever determine the other person's willingness to change.
Yeah.
Say you're putting in all this effort to change, and on the side, you don't even know that your husband is still doing what he's doing, but hiding it better this time because
Yeah.
the therapist is now explaining to him where he's messing up, where you're noted. You know, like I personally also think that couples therapy, if you are at a point where you need to go to couples therapy, I don't think that it'll work.
I think
I just don't.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I personally think that
As soon as it's suggested, I'm leaving.
the hardest part about couples therapy is understanding where the point of no return is, because it's
Yes.
different for everybody. And once the relationship's gone past the point of no return, there is no salvaging it. There is no saving it. It's like a car that has too many miles on it and costs way too much to fix, and it's only worth $2,000.
But are you saying at the point of going to couples therapy is the point where you should have determined the point
No,
of
what I'm saying,
like what do
what I'm saying is that certain couples have reached a threshold that going to therapy alone is not going to fix, because the problem is so internal, the problem is so vast, and the problem requires one person, at least one person, to sacrifice way too much without being comfortable with their own self. It might in order to fix the relationship, it might cost a man, for example, to eat too much into his manhood, and that might be too much for him. So it's like it might fix the problem, but he's gonna grow resenting her every day for the rest of their life, and that's not gonna be conducive for a relationship.
I think that ego
Okay.
plays a really big role
Yes.
in relationships, and especially in relationships that are falling apart. I notice that a lot of times men have really big egos to the point where they won't admit their wrongs. They won't admit that they are hurting you, even if it's in like the simplest way.
Yeah.
Like, and I know that like usually in the beginning of a relationship, a man is very open to admitting his wrongs, I feel like. But I feel like once you've been with a man for an extended period of time, not a good, like, I'm saying in like a bad relationship, not every relationship is like this. But I feel like a lot of the times, the further you get into the relationship, the bigger the man's ego will get.
It's called
the
it's called they
that
get
honeymoon
comfortable.
Phase gets over,
They
when
get
the
comfortable.
honeymoon phase ends, it's like,
and now you see the real him.
yes.
That's when I
So-
kick
Hollywood,
rocks.
what you think? What's your opinion? I'm
Hey,
gonna do
True,
mine
are you
last.
gonna cut me off again?
Oh, I didn't know I was cutting you out. My bad.
Anyways, so
Throwing shade.
no, but I personally think if he's already cheating, if he's already beating you, like you
Specific.
should leave. Like you should. That's something I'm not
If he's
willing
beating
to
you, you need to go to the
sacrifice on.
police.
Okay, wait.
Beat
now,
it back.
Now we're not.
Literally.
Hold on. Whoa. We wasn't talking about
Hold
me.
on,
We were just
wait,
talking
wait.
about
Hands
problems in
rated E
general.
for everyone.
You went straight to level
She said
10.
abusive too. So
Yeah.
that's why
Okay,
she's
wait.
I did
No,
add
I
abusive.
understand that. I'm
I
just
did.
saying
Beat it
she
back,
went
then
straight to
leave.
level 10. We
Okay.
didn't even know what the issues
Wait.
were.
You say
We were
abuse? What am I
we were
Okay.
supposed
talking
to
in
do?
broad
Listen,
speak at
we're
first.
talking about a relationship that has some unresolved issues. You maybe not communicating properly. You maybe don't feel like you're heard. We're not talking about to the extent of getting beat and abused. Then that's the point of no return. That's
Yes,
not what
yes.
the therapy.
Hold on.
I don't believe that's something that you should.
But like
be.
for cheating,
For
is something
example,
typically
postpartum.
people typically go to therapy for. Like, do we think cheating is something that you can move past with therapy.
I can't.
No.
I don't think so either.
I-
Petty, sorry.
I
Never.
don't think I
there's
could.
there's
'Cause
nothing
you don't really
any
love
person
me.
could ever say
You don't
to
really
make
love
me.
me.
I mean, people make mistakes.
accept
I'm
you
not gonna
cheating.
say what I couldn't do because
For
I ask
women-
people this question. It's real quick. You with somebody for 25 years and you found out they cheated on you, they made a mistake. Are you gonna give up the 25 years y'all
Yes,
been together?
absolutely.
So some people will say no, some people will say yeah. I would consider and think about it. I'm not
I
gonna be like
say
I'm gonna just
yes.
it's all
I mean,
good.
obviously, I'm
Do
gonna sit
what
back
you
and
want.
reflect on everything
I'm
I'm about to
reflecting and be like,
sacrifice if I
man.
do walk away.
Woo!
See, I say I would leave,
It was
but
recent.
my baby
like
daddy.
25 years y'all been
man I
together.
dated
And it
3
was like
years, cheated
something
on me, and
recent,
I
not
stayed.
5 years ago.
But if he cheat on me
like, that
and
would
the
be
shorty
the
he
first
cheat on me
thing
ain't
you
better
ever
than me,
said.
oh, I'm
Oh,
leaving.
yeah.
Even if
Oh,
you're
yeah.
25
Done.
years
Off
old,
that.
you're
Better.
10 years
Yes,
old.
she has to
A
be
lot-
better than me.
No,
if you cheated and
a
she
lot
was
of
uglier
times
than
when
me,
men cheat, the
Wait, hold
woman's
on.
not usually hot.
Which ones is wait. She just said something. Which one is worse? If you with somebody for 25 years, you found out they cheated recently, or you found out they cheated 10 years ago.
Which
now,
is worse?
Now, to be real with you, 10 years ago was worse because
yeah.
you stood at my face for 10 years and lied to me.
yes.
You are
There
an
is
actor and you
no
deserve an
way
Oscar.
on this earth,
You deserve an Oscar for that act.
which is worse.
I might go
They're
to
both
jail.
bad, but
No,
come
10
on.
years is 100% worse.
10 years is look. She
Yeah.
like. Oh,
I'm thinking about it.
very big on, like-
I'm looking for a lot of different angles, and I'm trying to figure out
And then I'm
which
very
is
big
worse.
on
I'm
like
like
germs, suits, like all the bodily
Yeah.
fluids passing, like nah.
bodily
nah.
fluids.
So what type of cheating are we talking about?
physical.
She, like
Yeah,
sex.
like
we talking about
sexually.
sex.
Like you went all the way through that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, see,
Yeah, take me through there.
if
Take
that-
me through there.
Oh, if that was 10 years or 10 days ago, I'm leaving. Cause if you cheat on someone, you don't really love them. Cause why are you going over here when I'm right here? Like what?
Right.
Because you ain't giving them none.
Well, then he needs to get the fuck out.
If
Like
they're
why
not
are you
giving
here?
you
in a-
wait. If she's not giving you anything, then that's something that
Then
y'all that you were doing or that
Nah.
y'all need to discuss.
That's not
He
entirely
should have
true.
been had that conversation instead of being immature and going and doing some other shit.
What if he's tried to have the conversation with you and you've pushed him back? What is he supposed to do?
Sit my
Leave.
ass down
a
and have that
man.
conversation like a man.
Use your hand.
How? Okay, now let me ask you this. So he should remain celibate for 6 months in a marriage while he's still taking care of you. He got to do
Yes.
He got to do.
Absolutely,
He
yes.
gotta
If
do-
you
hold
love
on, I'm
me-
just saying.
if
I'm
you
just
love
saying.
me-
I'm just saying. He got to do everything.
But
he's
you're also
spo-
remaining
hold-
celibate
Hold on,
too.
hold on, wait.
So
Hold on,
actually have something very important to say
wait. I get it. What I'm
Yeah.
saying is, as a man, he still has to do everything on his end.
He didn't marry.
and the woman has to do everything on her end.
But that's not. But if you're not
But
having
I'm
sex
not
with him, you're not
marrying for
doing
the
everything.
benefits of marrying. I'm marrying because I'm in love.
But if you're not doing it, then you're not doing everything.
I mean,
He doesn't love you.
Sex is whether you believe it or not. Sex is a part of marriage.
I think that-
was to me, my soul.
I think that if you can't go,
don't get me wrong. There are areas where it's like there needs to be a level of understanding. But let's be honest. If you ain't had no kid in 5 years and you just on a dry spell for 6 months, come on.
okay,
Come
yes,
on.
that's fair. But I think
Like,
also
and-
your relationship shouldn't be built on sexual. Just
Exactly.
like just if
Explain.
it's a make or break that your girlfriend is celibate for 6 months, then there's an issue there.
There
that's
is an
not
issue.
just the sexual aspect. After I had my C-section, I didn't want to have sex for months. My baby daddy hated it. I'm pretty sure that's why he did what he did, right? But I fully think that if you can't go 6 months, regardless of anything, children, just choosing to have a dry spell, whatever, I think if you can't go 6 months without having sex with your partner, then you don't love them. If you can't love somebody without loving them physically, like their body, then there's no point. You have to love somebody's mind. Like I feel like you
though.
got to love somebody's mind. If you don't love their mind, then you don't love them. If you're only
Okay.
into the
Okay.
sex and for all that shit, then
Okay.
there's no point.
What is
You're
All right,
just-
we're gonna test this
sexual.
another way. Let's say you've got a man. Okay, he's paid all the bills. He's used to paying all the bills, right? Let's say he gets laid off for whatever reason, right? It wasn't his fault. He just got laid off. Let's say he says he's looking for another job, but he hasn't found a job in
literally
6
my
months.
baby daddy. I've been here, done this.
So who left?
Who left?
Yeah,
Between me and my baby daddy?
yeah.
He left, but he cheated on me first, and then
Okay. I just
he
wanna-
caught me
wanna make
text. He
Wait, hold on. You said you got a one.
Y'all, it ain't funny. Dude, Jesus Christ.
No,
Wait. Okay, wait. Okay.
But But okay, but so you say that the man is making sacrifices and
Yeah.
working and shit, and that's why he deserves sex, right?
To some degree.
But what do women do with the house? They keep the house tidy. They keep
Yes,
the children
they
fed.
make the house
They
into
keep
a home.
everybody
They
fed. They
make
keep
the
the
house into a
laundry
home.
done. They
but
keep
yeah,
everything
they do.
done.
They make a house into a
Sex
home.
should
Absolutely.
be mutual. Why does it have to be?
It is
oh, he
mutual.
earned it. Oh,
Yes.
he deserves it because he does this.
Because
Because
I should
because
want
sex
to give it to you. I don't want
because
to. I don't
sex
want
is
to
a
even have sex
bonding
if I feel like I
mechanism.
have to have
Heavy
sex.
on the
like, I
want.
don't like
So here's the thing. So sex is one for baby making. Two, it's also a bonding mechanism. The more a man has sex with his woman, the more he bonds. When you refuse to have sex with your man for long periods of time, you are also refusing a bond. So that's the other side of
Yes.
it. So at the end of the day, yes, you do have the choice, but understand
That's
you are
other
pushing that
sexual
bond.
intercourse you could have though. You don't have to be.
Yeah, I mean,
Insert.
if you can't find that same kind of dopamine rush from having sex that you,
It's
like,
not about dopamine. It's about bond.
but that's what the bond is.
Yes,
it's that dopamine
it's a
rush
rush
that you
that you
get
get
while you're
from
having sex. If
that
you can't
person.
find that same dopamine rush in another way, going on dates, spending time together,
Romance.
painting, romance. If you can't find that same dopamine rush
It's
in
a
romance,
it's
then
a
there's
biological
an issue.
imperative to have sex. It is what it is.
Yes, it is. But
It's
you
it's
should
gonna-
be able to go 6 months without having
Okay.
sex with your girl.
I
Okay,
feel like-
but let me
we're
ask you
not
this.
Sex toys.
No, I never
Literally.
said. Nobody said you were sex toys. Nobody said you were sex toys. I'm just letting you know that the longer you wait, the more you're gonna make the bond fade.
No.
And that's
That-
fine because there's other fish in the sea. So if he wants to go out and make
Are
that
you willing to
decision-
make the? So what you're saying is you're not willing to make the sacrifice.
We're not
If,
sex
if,
toys.
if I don't
I'm
wanna,
not saying-
if
I'm
I
not
don't want to
saying
have
you're a
sex for
sex
6
toy.
months and it
See,
is that
and
big of a deal
here's
to
what I
you, then
find
yeah,
so
I'm willing
funny.
to make that sacrifice.
Here's what I
this
find
my
so
coochie,
funny.
not yours. Fuck out of here.
Get your own.
Here's what I find so funny. If a man sacrifices his body to go out and work, he's just doing what he's supposed to do. But the moment the
Everybody
woman
works.
sacrifices and allows herself to be to
Everybody
some
works.
degree some sexual pleasure to the husband, now all of a sudden you're a sex toy.
I was gonna say, do y'all understand what sex feels like for a woman? It's still sacrificing something. It's
Yeah.
not great 24/7.
So here's the thing. So you mean to tell me sex doesn't feel good from a female's perspective?
not
Not
all the
all.
time.
So then why?
No.
So
not
then,
all the time.
so then why females out here? Why so many females out here cheating then?
Well,
Why are they
okay.
cheating?
That obviously
the
it feel good to
emotional
them.
aspect
They
of
don't love
cheating
their
is
man.
95%
They don't love
of
their
the
man?
time,
Okay,
it's
well, then-
emotional.
so then they love
it's
somebody
emotional.
else.
The men
No.
So they loving somebody else
Men,
then.
no,
They
listen.
want.
Men cheat for the physical aspect. Women cheat for the emotional
emotional
aspect.
aspect.
I swear to God, that's always what it is. Swear to God.
Most
Men
of the
cheat,
time,
Men
most of
cheat
the time.
because they want to feel something different. Women cheat because they want to feel something different, like emotionally.
I just feel like you're making sex.
Clock. That's what I'm saying. I mean, how often do you find a woman saying, you know, I went and cheated just because I wanted dick?
A prostitute.
A prostitute, yes. But I mean, like,
I don't
a
know,
woman who's
not
been in a
nowadays,
committed
boy.
long-term relationship, they can have sex whenever they want. You don't ever see a woman being like, I went and cheated just because I was trying to get fucked. It's usually, I went and cheated because he did this, and so I had to get my get back.
All right, Skylar White. What did she say?
But it's always
My
something-
husband-
It was something emotionally there.
Oh,
for
nobody
him.
here's
Stop
watched
selling
Breaking
marijuana
Bad.
to my husband.
Even if she just wanted to go get crack, it was still something about that nigga.
Yes, it was still something about him emotionally that didn't connect with her. That's what I'm saying. That's how I look at it.
Excuse.
Men cheat physically, women cheat emotionally.
You know what I'm saying?
And do it physically as well.
I feel like you have something to say, sir.
I feel like you need to come get a mic.
Right.
Oh my God. No, you gotta come in the frame.
They don't need to, you need to listen. You don't need to see this shit. They need to listen to it. These hoes, a lot of these bitches is just fucking because they want to fuck. That's it. The same as a dude.
Yeah.
I'm living off experience. I'm telling you, like, ain't no emotional. I ain't a girl that got a boyfriend that I done fuck in general. Like, they ain't just coming to get no emotional shit. They slide here, take a shot, roll up, and it's hit.
Boy, it turned into a robot.
I'm telling you the truth. Like, it ain't never nothing emotional. Oh, I'm gonna talk about my problems, and then it's, yeah, what's wrong? It's your
No,
day.
not talking about problems.
No,
You're not- you're not cheating on somebody to go
fam.
talk
There
to the
are
other person
females
about your
that will
problems.
cheat. There are females that first of all, you don't want to hear my story. Let me stop.
She don't want to hear your story. You gotta relax. You gotta relax.
I don't wanna hear my story. Let me stop. Let me stop.
I know, boo. We know.
You better than my boyfriend. Let me stop.
On everything, yeah.
Yeah.
Your boyfriend ain't shit. Not,
Right.
he might be the shit for us, like taking care of doing all that shit.
Yeah.
He might not. He might be.
But she want to get dug out.
She want to get them guts.
I
She
don't
wanna
see
get
the
dug
point in
out. She
doing it
playing
because
she
if
playing
you wanna
baseball.
go do
She in the
that, just
dugout.
Be single.
Say it again.
I just don't see the point in doing it. Like, just go be single.
You
Like,
may
if I
not
really
see the
wanna,
point.
If I'm really attracted to somebody else and I want to go crack, if I want to go get cracked by them, I'm just going to, like,
It's
I
the
might as well
same
break up with my
thing,
man.
though. It's the same thing. If you
And
fuck
go be
with your
single.
man, if you don't, what she said, you don't love him. If you feel like, oh, if I ain't feeling right with my man, I'm gonna go just do something else. I'm gonna break up and do something else.
But that also comes back to where I said in the,
that
like
means you
earlier.
don't got no love for your man. You just want to go fuck anyway. It's the same thing as you might as well just.
Earlier when I said, like, you can't put yourself in those predicaments to cheat either. Like, it be people just letting themselves be, like, in that situation, and then it leads up to it. But you know there's a way, like, you could have been, oh, let me go and get up out of here. Let me
You know what? You might
move
be
out the
right
way.
though, because if you ain't in a situation, if you don't want to be there, just don't be there.
Exactly. If you
'Cause
know
you
in the
gonna
back
end
of your
up getting
mind,
fucked.
oh, this ain't right.
I'm telling you, like, you gonna end up getting fucked. If you
Man,
in a
just come on
situation-
here, man.
If you in a situation where
Only
you
if she
with
lets it
somebody,
happen.
no. If you in a situation where you with somebody that ain't satisfying you or you don't feel no energy, you just there for no reason. You gonna end up getting fucked.
It's the way he says it.
It's the truth. I'm telling you, man.
He's speaking the wisdom, okay?
You didn't see
From behind the scenes, speaking the wisdom.
First of
What
all,
we said earlier, nigalations.
chapter 69, verse 17.
It's real life though. If I'm telling you, man, I'm living off experience. I've been here for a little while, man.
Pimping ain't easy.
It sure ain't.
It literally is not.
Sure ain't. And
Put your mic back.
We finna cap it out.
yeah, we gonna. So long story short. So long story short. If we want to make relationships work, we have to make sacrifices.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every day.
But the question is, what sacrifices are you willing to make? First of all, we want to thank everybody for coming.
Everybody. It was a great time.
It was a great time.
We appreciate y'all, coming in with your opinions. Some people getting ganged up on and still handling it like it's nothing. You feel what I'm saying? She came through.
Because, like I said, fuck around, find out.
I was coming from a
I'm
good place. You feel
I'm
me?
not good at arguing, talk shit. So look, it's gonna always be action with me.
Well, we glad it wasn't no action here.
Toe the fuck up. You mean toe up?
All right. But thank everybody for coming. I want everybody to like, comment, share, subscribe, and make that sacrifice.